Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Again, starting late, but not as late as yesterday. 6 minutes until open. I see ISIG LGVN and maybe RAELI, but it's been the dead pre-morning otherwise. If you're not into the pop, might as well just stay back. I'm just trying to set up my my workstation. I need to like make a software that just takes all the windows and positions them for me. And of of course I need to do something with the watch list. So we have iSig, LGVN, LGVN. iSig, LGVN, RELI, RELI. Okay. I can't believe iSig is still up. So the iSig is just popping at the pre-market. All right, let's scale the charting. So what is this? This is 18, 20. iSig halted, LGVN. So RELI, I like it. Let's watch RELI over 18 or 14. All right, iSig. What else is moving? Nothing else is moving, huh? Yeah, nothing else is moving. RELI, red to green. Watch. Watch red to green, RELI. Over. Okay, so we missed that. 35. Is it gonna open up? Watching. 16. 15. I'm in. No. Actually would have been. Okay. So watch 23. Watch 23 and 25. The fill seems okay. 23, 25. Alright. 23, 25. We have 40 seconds to go. LGVN, I like that too. Over 74. So 21. Are we gonna bounce here and test 35? Gotta hold at 7. 15 seconds. Watching. Watching that 20 area. 705 is low. Are we gonna see some volume coming in? It's gonna break that 21. We have RELI 2 cent, 3 cent spreads. Halt is at 70, 78. Okay, I see some volume popping. Okay, keep watching. Watching over 720. You know, I kind of lost track of my time. I was like, what? It's already 9:31. I'm not gonna trade ISIG from the halt. BBIO. Yeah, ISIG is risky. BBIO maybe. BBIO over 80. Let's see how that's gonna play out. We got 10 seconds. Let's see a micro pullback. All right, watch. I'm in. I'm in. Nope. Waiting. 67, 66, 60, 63. I'm waiting for that pullback. That's a pullback right here. Just watch for the entry here. Watching for the entry over 75. 60 is a holding 60. It looks like it is 30 seconds. Let's give it a sec. Nope. 50. Okay, back to 65. Okay, waiting for a micro pullback. 58. I'm in. I'm in at 59. Are we gonna push over 75 again? Watching. Nope. Watching more. There's the green. There's the green. Over 62. Watching for a dip. $55 right now, 53. Okay. Dipping too much. So ISIG was strong from the top. Actually, my P&L is not showing properly. I wonder why. That's a good break on ISIG. So I'm down $9 right now. Nothing else is really moving. AVCT, false break on ISIG. Anything else is moving? LGBN is curling. I don't mind that. LGBN. $14.60. Let's watch 1370 on LGBN. Spreads is kind of high on LGBN. Spreads are kind of high. Watch 70. I'm in. Are we gonna push? Nope. Watch. Watch for that push. We got 1 minute and 40 seconds until 5 minutes setup. BBIO over 60, 57, 80. ISIG is still looking good. BBIO is crawling up. CPOP. We'll be watching CPOP here too. ISIG, it's not bad. There it goes. So ISIG, we gotta watch that top 2080. SOPA, good old SOPA. It's doing not bad. Look at these 1 minute pullbacks. LGVN, back to LGVN. That's the break 70 right here. 11-cent spread. I'm not touching it. ISIG is better in this case. ISIG 2070. Watch ISIG for volume coming in. Pullback. That's a false breakout. Wouch. Wouch. Ouch. BBIO. BBIO over 60. BBIO over 60. $30. Are we going to have a setup over 60 here? BBIO. I'm in. Nope. I punched it right in red. So watch for this bounce of a VWAP. So that was a bad entry. I'm in at 51 out of 44, but still watching that 60. Let's see, my fill was 51 out of 43. And I actually punched it in because I was kind of FOMOing into that potential move. So down 26 bucks. Guys, hit a like button if you're watching. Doesn't cost you anything, helps my channel. Thank you. LGVN is selling off. BBIO is selling off. ISIG just dumped. Yeah, averaging down in this dip on ISIG. Gotta have some cojones. It could work out. It could. I'm not saying that it wouldn't. So far, it's not looking good today. What do we have here? RELI, maybe 88. There it goes. Yeah. RELI, maybe over 7. RELI over 7. We'll watch. It's a bounce. Worked out on ISIG. Alright, watch 7. Boom. 7 is right there. ISIG. ISIG is moving. ISIG over 2070. I'm in. Watch. Nope. Add it. Add it at 43. Out. Yeah, I see. Watching. Watching. 20. I'm in. I'm in at 21. Let's see if it's gonna pop again to 70. There it goes. It's a tough stock to read. RELI also falls breakout. Ah, my goodness. All these stocks. Watch ISIG again. $50 is gonna hold. Okay. Pullback. It looks like 50 was gonna hold and then it pulled back to 37. Alright, there we go. Micro pullback. I'm in. Nope. I'm in. I'm in at 54. Are we gonna see 21? There we go. That was 21. So I was out at 21.30. In 2054, out at 21.30. So that was quick. That was real quick. My hindered level 2 couldn't even keep up. So I saved the day, or is it still early to say? Man, that dip buy at the VWAP, break of VWAP. Ew. Man, if that... Yeah, you were definitely pushing the luck if you were buying dips below 19. I mean, below 20. Even, yeah, below 9. Well, below 19 is good, but below 20? Maybe below 90, 50? That's a push and luck right there. LGVN maybe? Yeah, LGVN just popped. LGVN is kind of iffy. 33,000 shares. Yeah, the volume is just not there for LGVN. But I mean, I'm not expecting any crazy volume. IBRX. I don't know, IBRX. Yeah, I see IBRX has more volume than LGVN. IBRX. LGVN is pushing. LGVN 74. Let's watch LGVN. LGVN is just spready. But look at this. It's a nice push. Let's see how we're gonna push over 9. Let's see. Sell off. Sell off. There's some sell off. More sell off. Kind of liking it here. I'm gonna get in. I'm in at 72. In at 72. Watching bids. Bids at 65 right now. Might be a little heavy. 67. 70. Alright. That's good. That was a good pop. LGVN is hovering around that area. But LGVN spreads are 13 cents. And no volume. I just got lucky on this candle. The volume came in. But keep watching. Break of 14. So like 1390 into the 14 and just take profits into the break. SOPA actually curled up nicely. SOPA volume is decent, better than LGVN. I'm not sure if SOPA will move, but if nothing else is moving, why not, right? SOPA 5 minutes and 3 minutes. Let's see where the next high is. Is it gonna be downtrending, or will we test the 1460 again? Oh, look, LGVN broke 14, so that's exactly the trade I wanted to take. Get in at 90s and take profit at 14 break. The high at the market open was 1420. But looks like the high at pre-market at 1440. So this area here, it's going to be interesting on LGVN. Oh, there goes SOPA. Didn't do too bad. Yeah, SOPA didn't do too bad. SOPA is same spread as LGVN. Everything is very spready today. Very spready. BBIO. I mean, the volume's not, but it's not as spready, which is, I guess, a better stock to trade. I don't know. Nothing seemed to be convincing. Guys, if you're watching, hit a like button. Doesn't cost you anything, but it helps me a lot promote my channel. popping. Look at LGVN pop. BBIO setting up that flat top break at 40. I don't know. BBIO spreads are better. But that pop and drop just annoys the crap out of me. C pop is nice. C pop has, well, it's a $2 stock. Yeah. Look at LGVN, just an SOPA, those false breakout at the top. See, I hate when this does that. C-pop. Yeah, C-pop is nice. Look at C-pop. A $2 stock. A freaking 10-cent pop. How can you not love that? Into the break. And I'm late to the game. I should have had C-pop in my watch list long time ago. It's a freaking $2 stock. And it's going. It has 2-cent spread. 3-cent spread, 21. We're gonna see it go. There's not really a lot of sellers. That's good. Look, it's going. Yeah. $250 is the halt. I want to see a pullback. I don't want to trade right now. I want to see pullback. I want it to pull back to 16, 15 areas. Optimally, yeah. That's where I want it to pull back. I want it to pull back to 20. Look at this. And I was talking about taking it at 207. 260 is the halt. Watch it go into the halt. 50. We're going to see pullback here. Oh, it's going directly into the halt. 51. I'm in. Let's see if it's going to see the halt. Nope. In at 53, 52, out at 51. I thought it was going to halt, but it didn't. Alright, watch the 46. Watch 46. This is a 1 minute pullback, but it might be quick. Yeah. Might be quick. Alright, watch 46, 47. I'm in. Alright. Okay, out. That was, whew. That was quick. Look at LGVN. It's going. Okay, we get momentum. BBIO is moving. LGVN was a nice setup. Still watching 50, 250 on this C-pop. It's got to hold at 36. Nope. Down to 34. Missed LGVN. BBIO is also curling up. I don't know which one to focus on. I have 3 stocks, BBIO, LGVN, and C-pop that I like. And then SOPA as well. Look at BBIO go. Yeeks. BBIO halt level is 1365. Alright, BBIO 60. You have 20 seconds, so watch 70 on BBIO. There's 70. There's 74. I want to see a pullback. Pullback. Alright. Now we're gonna see again. Nope, pull back more. I'm in. Nope, I don't like how it's moving. I want to watch 70 again. Watch 67, 60. I'm in. I'm in at 64. 65 is a lot of sellers. Yeah. $62, $61, $50. All right, let's see if that's a build up right here around 60 area. I want to see 65 break. There's a hidden seller at 64, 65. I'm in. There it goes. I want to see 70. Yep. That was 70. Okay. Watch 72. Watch it hold 65, 68. I'm in. That's choppy. I'm in at 67. Watch it break 72 again. Okay. Seeing volume build up. Build up. I'm in. Watch 70 again. Nope. Fishing. There it goes. There it goes. That's what I was waiting for. Okay, pull back. I'm in. Let's see 73, 74 break. Volume. Yep, there it goes. Out. Nothing crazy. LGVN looking good. C-pop is popping. Looks like BBIO is setting up. SOPA, that's a nice move. Hope you guys capitalize on SOPA. $12.90 on BBIO maybe. Curl on LGVN and SOPA. It was choppy at the open, but it looks like LGVN SOPA did a good breakout. I don't know if that's it for today. $15.30 on SOPA maybe. The spreads are ridiculous on it. I don't know, 125 shares maybe for now. CPOP is also curling up. I mean, a lot of curls. I just don't know which one to watch. CPOP over 30. If it's gonna hold VWAP. But the 5-minute setup over 31 and then 35 break on CPOP. BBIO is also curling, and LGVN. BBIO over 85. BBIO over 85, watch. Over 85. We got, nope, not yet. SOPA is coming up. BBIO over 85. So 83, 85, watch. Not pulling back too much. Okay, LGVN and SOPA looks like they're in tandem. LGVN is a little more choppy. There goes SOPA. Let's see. Flush back. CPOP. I don't know. Watching CPOP. Watching CPOP over 32. There it goes. Pull back. I'm in. I want to see 35, 36. Nope. I'm not going to see that. Still watching 34, 35 on CPOP. I like the 35 because it's a flat top right here. So break of 35 into like 35, 37, 40. If it's a strong stock, right? I mean, don't push it. Jeff, I'm trading TOS, man. There's no point to join Ask. They're selling your flow, so they're going to try to get best price to see the difference for them as well. So considering that factor, for my trading style, it's not worth it. Even with direct access broker. So you know, right, the limit orders, which is going to be your join the bid or join the ask. Your limit orders are FIFO. So if someone else had that order sitting before you at that same price, then they're gonna get filled. Or if someone had a slightly lower price on that limit order, was a buffer, they're gonna get filled before you. That's talking about like direct access. But Thinkorswim is different. They don't. On top of that, what I just described, TOS is also looking for the best price for them. They're not gonna fill you at whatever you tell them. They're gonna fill you at whatever. On your side, they're gonna fill you for whatever you tell them. But on their side, they have to feel better. So imagine if you click join the ask at 224. They have to go and get filled for less than that in order to make profit off of you. But on your side, they're going to show you that they filled at 224. But on their side, they most likely filled at 223.85 or something like a fraction of a cent, whatever. But that actually decreases of chances for you to get filled, especially if you're scalping like this. That's why I said in TOS world, join the bid and join the ask does not apply. I'm still watching CPOP. I mean, CPOP is a cheap stock. It's nice. Maybe for scalping, it did show some good moves over 35. I like it. So watch this 20 seconds over 35 potential break. Keep in mind the stock market's been kind of weak. There it goes. There it goes. There's 40, 45. Nice pullback. I'm in. Nope. Watching. I got it. I got out too early. 45. I'm in. Nope. Yeah. See, I'm waiting for that pullback, and then pullback happens way too much. So watching 50 again. Watching 50. It's getting choppy up here, but that break of 35 was nice. It's just it wasn't setting up at the right time, and that messed me up. Messed me up big time. Still watching. 48 is high. 15 seconds. Watch. Level 2 is just weird on this. Level 2 is weird. I'm in. I'm out. I don't see the Let's see. 48. I'm in. Nope. I'm out. I'm in. Break of 50. Break of 50 and back. What is it? 44. Yeah, it was. It broke 50 and back to 44 in a bit. And that's a scalper killer right here. On the bad fills, right? So still watching 50. Watching for that pullback. Alright, watch. So the high of that is 52. And that's exactly where I wanted to exit. But the bid went down to 44 right away. That's what kills scalping. That type of moves. RELI broke VWAP. Is it going to hold? Will it break 7? Watch. Watch if RELI breaks 7. $20 seconds over 96. Watch. 10. Okay, 96. I'm watching for 90. I'm in. I want to see volume. I'm in at 88. Nope. I'm watching for volume. I'm in. Let's see if it's going to break 90. There it goes. Will it break 7 again? No, 91 is just heavy. Ah, that was nice. So watching 96, pullback. Is it going to hold? Yep, it's holding. Nope, it's not holding. Dang it. That's a lot of misreads today. Watch that 94 again. BBIO's CPOP is curling up. I'm missing it. Over 44 into the 45. Still watching RELI over 94 into the 7 break. CPOP into the 50s. 52. Watch CPOP. And just like that, right? We went from $50 to $8. Watch 50 on CPOP. But it's a weak stock, and you saw that flush. Nothing is very moving convincingly. BBIO maybe? RELI over 96, 94. All right, there's RELI. There's a lot of sellers at that 90 area. 15 seconds. I want to see that break of 92 into the 94, 96. BBIO is also curling. Flat top. 78, 79. So break of 80 into 86. Still watching RELI. That 92's got to hold. Okay, watch this. 92's got a hold. Watching. I'm in. I'm in at 87. I'm out. I'm out at 88. It's not moving, but still watching. Watching 89. Watching 90. Gotta break that 92. Are we gonna break 92 and 90? There it goes. I'm in. Out. Watching, still watching. It's a lot of sellers. Lots of sellers. So watch 90 here. I like C-pop, flat top, SOPA, flat top. So our ELI's got to pop above 90 and break that 7. Take profit into the break. BBIO is popping. Watch RELI sell off. C-pop. So BBIO. Let's watch that 85. Watch that 85 on BBIO. RELI is done. BBIO 85. I'm in. Let's see, 5 seconds. I'm in at 82 and a half. I don't see any buyers. There it goes. There's buyers. Nope. There's buyers. Okay. I saw there was like a 14,000 share seller. There it goes. Yeah. Should have just held. Not a lot of conviction in moves here. A lot of late breaks. Lots of late breaks. So watch that break of 13, maybe. I doubt it though, but 95. 95 is the high. 1 minute until the 5 minute setup, but there's no 5 minute setup yet. Are we going to push above 13 here? I imagine there will be short bias people, and there's SSR. Short bias people over 13. Watch 95 here. I'm in. There it goes. Out. Small share size. In at 93, out at 96. Nothing crazy. Here's the 13. And here's 1305. I don't know. I just don't know. Look how I broke 13. Well, let's see if it's gonna hold. Well, I don't know. It's getting too extended for me. I'm liking to see the pullbacks and then a curl back up to test the highs again. I noticed the momentum sometimes is not there, especially if, I mean, it's past 10:30, so, and it's 2 days until New Year, so you know, trading highs right now, I think it's silly. But that's my conservative opinion. iSig is popping again on random volume. Geez, iSig. iSig might test the highs again. What is it, 21.45? Wow. iSig. Let's see iSig. Pullback. There's volume. 87. 94. Pullback. I'm in. Nope. $90. Pullback. I'm in. Let's see 21. Nope. Okay. Well, that's a flat entry and exit. Just loving this. I'm in. Out. So I'm back to square one. Trying to catch this wave of momentum on iSig. Over 21, watch. 21.20. There it goes. Pull back. Pull back. That would have been a not bad entry. 21. Nah, 20. See, like waiting for the bids to go up, and the bids don't move up. Dang, C-Pop. What are you doing to me, C-Pop? C-Pop 40, 45. Watch C-Pop. I'm in. Let's see if it breaks 45. Nope. Watch C-Pop. There it goes. Bids are 45. There it goes. 45. 44. I'm in. I'm in at 44. 46. I'm out at 46. Let's watch the 50 break. Pullback, 43, 44. Okay, it's holding 44, 46. I'm in. Nope. Watching. It's really hard to read the bids here. 20 seconds. So 50 is the break, what we're looking for. There's a pullback, 40s. I sig my curl up, watch. And then 50 on C-pop again. Just the 5 minutes not looking that great. ISIG is okay. Sold off. Broke that mini support. Okay, 45. There it goes. 50. 49. I'm in. I'm out. I'm in. I'm in. Out. That's good. 55 out. That was good. I wanted 58. Look at this. I know C-pop can do this. It just freaking takes a while for it to do this. How long did I fish for this and I only got partial move. Right? Look how heavy it is up on top. All right, what's moving? What else did I miss? SOPA, of course. Another SOPA move. Let's watch SOPA again. I don't know. I am not having a lot of hopes on SOPA. But why not? 10-cent spread, 125 shares for now. See if it's how it plays out. 72. All right. We get 78. Nice. Bids are not holding up though. I mean, they're holding. All right. 66. We got 35 seconds till next 1 minute candle. Let's watch. Let's watch this 80 break into the 16. Is it gonna happen? 80 break into the 16 in the next 20 seconds. Watch the bids. Watch the bids. 65. 65. 50. Yuck. Not looking good. Let's see if we see buyers coming in. I want to go back to 75. I want to go back to 70s. That's what I want to see. I want to see 70s. There you go. I'm at 60, high 60s. High 60s. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's what I want to see. Now hold here. Hold here. All right. Bids are, there you go. That's what I want to see. Pull back. I'm in. Nope. Got out too early. Got out too early as always. Would have been a 10-cent move. 83. I'm in. 76. I want to see 85, 90 again. There he goes. There he goes. I like this stock. Okay, the bids are moving up now. Watch 85, 86 pullback. Watch pullback. Are we gonna get pullback? We're not getting pullback. All right. If you're not gonna give me pullback, but the bids are laggy. I can see the bids are so laggy on it. That's why the fills are bad. Because you look at the ask, and the ask is 15 cents up, but the bid did not move up. No, people are inflating the price. But there's no actual buyers. There you go. Break of 16. Yee. All over the place. Gotta be careful here. Gotta be careful. That's 16. Yee. 1612 is high. So watch 16 if it's gonna hold this area in 90s. There you go. It was holding 90s. That's good. Are we gonna see another push over 16? 94. I want to see the push. That was a weird push. It was red volume. 20 seconds. 20 seconds over 1605. Eee, we're not getting in here. Not liking this. What is this? It's back up. Wow. It was back up to 16. Look at this. Wow. Okay, pull back. No pullback. No pullback. And I just got out right before it moved up. All right, watch the 20s. Watch the 16 hold. I'm in. I want to see the push again. 14. I'm in at 07. 9. Nope. Yee. No. Alright, watch this again. I'm in. I like this. That's good. That was a good push. $15. Watch 15. There you go, 15. In. That was a hypothetical in. And out. Okay, so break even trade. Do you see the spreads? 15-cent spread, 20-cent spread? Yeah. Ugh. I don't know. I don't even know how I'm up on this. 20-cent spread. It's like freaking $500 stock territory. But based on the spread, you can also tell the demand to supply, right? Especially at the breakout zones. Was increase of a 22-cent spread. With increase of a spread, there's actually a lot of difference what people are willing to pay and what people are actually paying, and what people are actually willing to sell for. So there's that disbalance going on. Obviously, if you're buying, you want to get a best price possible. Yep, look at that 1650 break. I don't know. The high was 1660 of that wick at 10:05. So we're gonna break 50 again. Let's watch 50 in 10 seconds. That 11 is looking good to get in. Yeah, that wouldn't have been a bad entry. But it's definitely heavy. BBIO, nothing there. I don't think so yet. It's broke 13 couple times. That was a quick flush. 1615 on SOPA. Ooh, excuse me. AERC, I'm not touching that. That's a chop fest. Maybe BBIO. BBIOW. 1620 on SOPA is actually not looking bad. In 25 seconds. It's gonna go without us. Yep. Pull back. I'm in. I'm in at 20. Let's see. 20. Watch. I'm in at 21. Ow. Ouch. 1620. I'm in. Out. I should have waited. When did I get in? At 11? Wow. That would have been a nice fill. 30 seconds at 23. I'm in. I'm in at 14. I want to see it push through 23, 25 again. Watch for that volume. Watch for the volume. Nope. Out. Well, the good thing, TOS didn't screw me up here. And that's 1614 out of 1614. I don't know how. It was like 1607. And then flush. SOPA flush. I6 testing bebop again. Yeah, that might be a day. Yep. iSig. VWAP pop on volume. iSig is not looking bad. That 20. 1990. 1980, 1990 into the 20 break. AERC looking inviting, right? I'm not touching it. iSig, 75 shares. Nothing else. Not gonna give you anything else. 73.80. What's that 80? Wow, we got what, 20 cents spreads? iSig 75 break into the 80 and then 90. Will we see a pop over 20 on iSig? Yeah, the volume's definitely not there. It's a lot of, I don't know, we'll see. 60 on iSig. Yeah, AERC, look at this. 1.5 point. 1960 on iSig. There's 55, 51, 40 on the bid. Watch over 60 on iSig. I don't know, just over 60 to 90s area. Maybe like a 30-40 cent move with 75 shares. There it goes. There it goes. Pullback. Give me some pullback. Give me a pullback. There's a pullback. I'm in. I'm in at 68. 68 is not good because I was low late. It was pullback at 70 and I was hoping a break of 80 again. So in at 68, out at 43. Bang. Watch that 80 break still. I don't know. Watch that volume. I'm in. I'm in at 72. Horrible fill. Horrible fill. I see volume popping. I want to go over 90. There he goes. I love that 88, but I did not get 88. Oh my God. I got in at 72 and I got out at 70 when it was 88. Talk about getting screwed up, screwed over by TOS. Ski, I'm not touching ARC. I don't know if you're still watching. You just want me to get burned, don't you? Yeah, iSig. Interesting, interesting. I'm actually, I wish I was recording this level too. I would have loved to see. I
I saw 88 on the bid, and that's where I got out. But then as soon as I clicked that button after 88, I saw the 71, and it was taking a bit for it to get filled. So that makes sense why I got 69, but still not good. Not good. Oh, oh, oh! Look at. Did you see that? Half a point move. Let's scalp SOPA again. Let's remove some of these lines. SOPA is 1620 level to watch. Yeah, ISIG is getting heavy. Oh, you are watching? Yeah, I don't know. YouTube is showing me like one viewer, which is probably just me. Yeah. So you didn't answer me. You just want me to get chopped up on. That's why you told me to trade AERC, right? I know you want me to get chopped up. Yeah, RT is always talking. Hey, it's nice. I actually want to turn him on. It's good to have him and to talk. It's just sometimes it's so boring to watch this, especially when it's like dead, like it is now. It's nice to watch him and listen to him. Mostly listen. So, I mean, used to be Ross talking. Now it's like Ross is done in pre-market, so RT is the next thing. But RT is cool, man. He's cool. No, I'm just messing with you, man. I know you. I know you're with me. Let's watch SOPA. Maybe we'll get some scalps. 95. Watch 95. There he goes. Pullback. Nope, no pullback. Look at this. No pullback. It didn't let me have pullback. And I hate getting in and not having a pullback. Watch 1610 into that 5 minute setup. We have 40 seconds, 35 seconds until 5 minutes setup. All right, we see some volume. 12, 15. All right, 25 seconds. Is it going to give us a setup? 16:07. Let's watch. 10 seconds. I'm in. Yeah. Nope, I don't like this. I did not like this. And there he goes. I'm in. Come on. Come on, green. Ouch. 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 Watching. 16. I'm in. I'm hoping that for 16 hold. Nope. Watch. Watch. I'm in. I'm in at 89. I'm in at 89. I want to see 20 again. Out. Watch. It's playing with this level. 1625. Yeah. It's too late for 1625. Is too late for me. It's too high. I gotta get in before that, man. 1625 is. Unless you sent a message earlier when I was. And sorry for not replying. Whoever is watching, it's just I'm tunneling the trade. I'm freaking watching level 2 like a hawk, and it's exhausting after 3 hours watching level 2. So I usually just kind of step back on the pullbacks like this, and I can look over and see. But see, it's a nice setup could be coming here if it holds the 16 level over 1620, 1610. I'm sorry. Yeah, that would be a nice setup. But it's got to hold this range. You see how it bottomed out at 1550, 1570? It's got to hold this range. It's got to hold here. We've got to see some buyers coming in. But ISIG flat top at 70 also. But it's like playing with that VWAP. Still watching 1610 on SOPA. Oh, congrats on the Green Day, dude. It's awesome. You've been doing pretty good. You know, trading is a lot dependent upon the character of a person. And I feel like psychiatrists, like, I don't know, I would want to go see a psychiatrist, not just, maybe I'm crazy, but just kind of for him or her to tell me, like, what like the truthful things, right? Not like just to tell me to shut me up or just get me a schedule another $300 visit. Just like the weaknesses, right, and strength of based on the characteristics of the answers and the way I answer the questions they ask. Because you know, like, for example, go take a 10,000 share trade right now on SOPA. Would you do it? 10,000 shares. That same trade I took, the last trade I took when I entered at 1589 and exited at 1602. If I would have taken a 10,000 share trade, I would probably have lost that trade. Because psychologically, I would be worried about my sizing and not pay attention in how the stock is flowing. And guess where it's coming from? It's coming from just the character of me worrying because my size is too much, right? And you take another person, watch 70 right here on SOPA. 80. Okay. 30 seconds. It might be due for a bounce here. Watch. Yep, there's a bounce. But the bids are 65, still not holding. I mean, they're holding, but they're not going up. So if you entered at 71, you'd be flat at 66. But anyway, going back, so 10,000 shares. Yeah, it just speaks about you as a person. It's same thing as going and freaking. It's same thing as going to the store and buying an expensive item and justifying, it's like, well, I don't need it. Why does it cost so much? And regretting the purchase because it was so high, so pricey. Same concept. And some people don't care. They just go and buy it. Well, guess what? If you're that kind of person, you might do well in stock trading. Look at that 95, 97. Okay, watch the 16 and then pull back and then potentially get in over 16. Watch the 16, 95. Watch 95. Oh. There it goes. I'm in. Out. Watching. Look at that pullback. So in at 91, out at 99. Actually, in was at 91, 91, so 92. Still watching 16. It's holding that 95, 97 area. It's holding the 90s. Watch that for another push, potentially a volume bump. 15 seconds. over 16. Nope. BBIO. Look at that go. Where is my BBIO? Why not? Let's see BBIO. BBIO over 13. It's getting dangerous. 250 shares. Not doing the 500. There it goes. There it goes. There goes the volume. Pull back or push? Pull back. Still watching 97. SOPA is setting up as well. 15 seconds. Over 13. Watch for volume. Over 95. 10 seconds. Watch. 92. In. I saw a little sliver of volume coming in. I want to see that volume continue. Yes? No. Nope. Ow. Still watching. Could be next. Could be setting up. I still like SOPA over 1610. SOPA over 1610. Watching. And of course BBIO just went. Watching. 20 seconds. My go before the 20 seconds. Watching. Selling off. I'm in. I'm in at 95. Horrible fill. I think you're probably best to get out. Will we see break of 13? Nope. Watching. Watch. 15 seconds. In. Let's see 13. I want to see 13 right now. I want to see 13. 7 seconds. In at 95. Horrible fill again. There it goes. There it goes. Volume. There it goes. Break of 13. And it didn't happen. So in at 94.80, out at 97.5. ISIG is ripping again. I like the curl on SOPA over 91. Let's watch SOPA. $20 seconds. Watching SOPA. I want to see some green. All right, that's looks like a dead stock right now. Literally, there's 650 shares of volume. At least my chart is showing. 1,000. Yeah, it's dead right now. I'm gonna go off the camera. Well, look at this. It's going. Okay, that's fine. Pull back. Watch 95. ISIG is doing its thing. Watch 95. Gonna grab a breakfast bite. I don't want you guys to see me chewing and stuff. I'm gonna go off the camera and on mute. Alright, I'm back. What did I miss? SOPA. Tried. Didn't happen. Well, that should give you a clue. Let's see. SOPA. Let's do this on SOPA. See what it's going to do. Most likely it's going to go down to VWAP. Oh wow. Did you see the SOPA move that I just missed? We're gonna push I missed the 95 break into the 16. Definitely missed that part. ISIG again. I don't know, ISIG is like all over the place. Are we gonna see BBIO break into the 1320? Break the 1310? SOPA, watching 1605, 5-cent spread. $16.05. Maybe a 5-minute setup. Yeah, missed it. Pull back. In. Watch again. Nope. In. I want to see 05, 09 again. I'm in at 06. I want to see 09. No. That missed at 15. The pullback's not happening. It's just selling off. It's heavy. Yeah, it was definitely interesting. The volume came in nicely though. Gotta train your eye. I think if I were watching the stock, I would have probably got in, but who knows? Look at the BBIO setting up for the 13 break. I still like SOPA for break better than BBIO. Could be wrong, of course. But we gotta go above 1610 in SOPA. BBIO 13. There it goes. ISIG is also looking. There you go. As soon as I said it, ISIG was nice. SOPA. Whoa. 2 weeks. 2 wicks right here. Right? That's heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. We gotta break that heaviness. I mean, it makes sense. Look at the 5-minute chart. The 1620 area is so heavy. BBIO is pushing. I see volume coming in on BBIO. BBIO over 1310. I want to see pullback on volume. There it goes. I want to see that break. It's not breaking 8. There's sellers at 8. Get out. Look for another opportunity. 2 seconds. I'm in again. I want to see if it's going to break that 8. The 1 minute setup is there. There it goes. There it goes. Watch for bids. The bids, okay. 15. That was nice. That was good. So you see the BBIO, the volume came in. It actually coincides with the new 1 minute candle, plus or minus 10 seconds, and you just get in. Yeah, look at iSig and look at SOPA. Crazy, crazy, crazy that bounce on the SOPA. iSig, I'm not touching it. That thing's gonna flush back to 2070. I'm not touching it. iSig, let's watch iSig on the hot level, maybe with a small share size, 75 shares on iSig. Watch iSig. There's a pullback. Watch 70 on iSig. There it goes. There it goes. Missed it. See if I. There it goes. Hot level is 23, 22.99. Pullback. Watching for red. Nope, no pullback. Red. I'm in. Nope. I'm in. I'm in at 13. I want it to go to 23. I might be late to the party. Nope. And I am late to the party. Still watching it. I told myself I'm not going to trade iSig, but I'm FOMO'd in. Human behavior to FOMO in. 2170. I'm watching this bounce here. I'm in. I'm out. So in at 86, out at 92. I know 22 will break. Gotta break that 22 and hold. Yeah, I totally FOMO'd in, but I called it. Look, BBIO again, that 20. 13.19 setup for break. But I like iSig for it moves. 22.10. Watch iSig push again into the highs. Gotta sell into the break. I'm in. Sell into the break. 21.90 in, 22.08 out. You see that 17.19 break on BBIO? It happened. 4 cents. If you are watching volume on BBIO, so traders' behavior, right? Just like a regular human, you FOMO into the moves. So let's say you take 100 people, right? And 25 of them make it on that move on iSig, and 75 don't. But those 25, they're proud of their move and they post it in chats everywhere. But the 75 are just kind of upset with themselves that they FOMO'd in and they lost. You never hear about it. And then if you're new, you come in and you see the 25 and you think, okay, everybody's making money, but you never think of the 75 that lost. So just a little bit about human kind and behavior. And guess what? Tomorrow, the 25 that made today on iSig, they can lose. So they're not going to post. But people who lost today could win tomorrow, and they're going to post their results. So if you're new and never trading, all you do, you just look at the profitable people. And, you know, the more people trade, you're always going to see a profitable person. Because everybody trades differently. Everybody have a different system. Everybody have different fills. That's why you got to hone in on the system that you like, the system that you understand, the strategy you like, the strategy you understand. Otherwise, you'd be jumping in and out of things and wondering why it's not working. But what's important, I believe, out of all of these people who post stuff or the chat rooms, you actually see how it's done, right? And you find opportunities. Watch for ISIG. That 75 break, there it goes. If we're gonna break 90 on ISIG again, we're gonna push. There it goes. There it goes. Pullback. Waiting for pullback. There's pullback. Watching. Pullback. And I saw it coming and I didn't get in. I looked at my clock, at my seconds clock, and I'm like, are we coming up on the minute or not? And we didn't, so I was like, okay, I have time. ISIG's moving like it doesn't care about time. ISIG, FOMO in, FOMO, ISIG, FOMO, watch, FOMO. Shorts are coming in, covering, people taking profits into the break. See if it's going to hold. Who's going to win? We want to see a sliver of volume coming in after everybody stops taking their profit. As soon as they stop taking profit and going short, you'll see another pop. Watch, there's volume right here. There's a spot. There's, okay, pull back. There's volume right here. So this is a good area. The 22 is a good bounce. So just keep that in mind right now. On the next 1 minute setup. The optimal strategy would be break off 22 down into the 2170 and buy that pullback. But you got to watch volume. You can't just blindly buy it. Another thing is, look at that trend right here. I don't know, maybe this. I know it doesn't coincide with some of the candles, but just something around this area. Just watch. Watch 2180s, 2170 area. Watch that. 2170, 2180. Okay. 22. Let's break 22. Nope. See, it's holding that 22. But it's still pushing. It's testing that 22. There's a break. I'm in. I'm watching. I'm in at 84. I'm watching. Nope. I'm still watching. I'm in. I see a sliver volume coming in. Watch for red. Get out. I'm red. I'm out. Ah. There it goes. Okay, watch that support over 90. I'm in. Are we going to see over 22? Push. I'm in at 2204. Jeez. That's a horrible fill. Bids are not holding. I know. I should have traded that 70. What was my entry? My entry was pretty bad, wasn't it? Yeah, my entry was 80, 84. So I tried to get in at 78, and somehow I got in at 84. Okay, watch BBIO. Watch BBIO. BBIO. Quick, quick, quick. Am I going to be quick enough? 1320 on BBIO. Watch for volume. 17. It's definitely a lot slower mover than iSig. Watch the 20. I'm not expecting a lot on BBIO, but still watch. 16, 17, 15 seconds. Let's see buyers come in. Watching. Okay, I see a little bit of green. I'm in. I'm in at 16.5. Watch that 20 break. Watch. Watch that 20 break. A new 1 minute is right there. I'm in at 16.5. Watch. I don't like this. It's dead. It's dead. It can either sell off right now or it's going to go up. It's going up. That's good. Watch. I'm out. Yeah, man. I feel like, okay, I traded so many trades and I'm back to square one, what I used to be like an hour and a half ago. Just scalping for you. Oh, look at this, 30. Would have been nice, 16 to 30. It was a nice setup. I know if RT would have traded this, he would have held because it never pushed back below the 20 again. Jeff, that's a good question. I don't know how to answer that question. Like, I mean, day trading, I guess since COVID hit, maybe right before COVID, like 6 months before COVID. But I was into all kinds of stuff before that. So iSig is curling. See that support at the 2030 area? But BBIO, I'm not touching it. It's way too high. Yeah, I agree, Ski. Sometimes it's nice just to end and relax and fall back and. But you know, usually in slow days like these, you can see like a lunch movers, and I mean, I'm gonna have my computer up regardless, so I might as well just sit and watch. But it's like you said, you're right. It's just I'm back to the same amount I was an hour and a half ago. So I could have been done within an hour and a half. And I would be pretty much in the same territory, same P&L. What's pushing? iSig is pushing, right? I don't know. And iSig is just I was up $30 on it. Now I'm down 7. Lost what, $40 on iSig? I don't know. It's just it's a hard stock to read, especially for scalping, because it moves so fast. It's more of a Ross type of stock. When you get in and you wait for that swing, you're okay to take that 40-50 cent swing down, and you see it's bottoming out. You average down. You get in again. So your average is better, and then you just hope for that push back up, and IC gives you that, and that's how you can come out clean. Oh yeah, Ski, I was up 105. That's right. So I made $3 in an hour and a half. I think people where I was born make more an hour. Look at the BBIO selling off. What is Thanos is talking about double bottom on the ISIG? Yeah, it is. So that's a Ross entry right here on the double, or I should say Bunman's entry on 2130. But again, it's whatever you're comfortable in. Whatever. See, like watching Bunman, you actually see how that strategy is being utilized and what are the implications of that strategy. That's, I think, the huge benefit of his room, of his videos, of his, because you're not watching just one video, because the scenarios, there's a lot of scenarios outcome, right, of buying that dip at 2130, right? The scenario is a flush, right, or pull up, break, false break of that 1 minute high, and then flush again, or test a high again. So there's a lot of scenarios, and there's no way, like, instead of you figuring out yourself, like trying and losing money, you watch him, you watch like what he does, and I'm pretty sure if it flushed downward, he would have sold, because the next resistance is either VWAP on that or 2050, which is a point away. So he's not going to hold the point. He's rather take a there goes the break. He's rather take a loss, right, and then get in somewhere at a better price. And then he would be averaging down. If it would have bounced at 2050, he would be averaging out at 20. So he's okay with that 50 cent swings to push into the 2120 again. I mean, that's his strategy, right? When he buys pullbacks. Yeah, it's Europe for sure. Are you Polish? I was wondering, yeah, that last name. I'm from Belarus. So we're actually bordering, right? The countries are bordering each other. All that politics right now, what's going on with Poland and Belarus border. I don't know, you probably what, a second gen Polish, third gen Polish? Or you are first gen? Okay, so you're first gen then. Yeah, I'm getting the text message from Benzinga. They're having 40% sale off, always. I need it. See, like, I don't know if you guys seen, some people trade the news, just like what Ross does in pre-market, jumping in on that initial spike of volume. That's been actually a not a bad strategy for a scalper, right? The reason why is you see a quick resolution. And that's what scalpers like, right? We like the quick resolution of a trade. And I feel like that initial bump in volume when the news come out, it's especially so like I know Jeff. I don't know if he's still here, but Jeff uses Lightspeed, and he 4 a.m. news. Well, TOS doesn't do 4 a.m. 4 a.m. news on level 2. You just watch times and sales of that initial pop. The thing is, I have a trade ideas, and trade ideas doesn't have 4 a.m. stuff. I think it starts like at 6:30, 7 o'clock, and it's been a huge bummer. Because I like it in pre-market. I have a scanner set up that I'm testing, and I really like it. It's very raw scanner. It has no filter. It basically shows you as the result coming in, so you can actually feel that momentum in the scanner. Yeah, I agree, Ski. You can't beat algos, but the thing is, it's the same concept as scalping during the day. You see that algos coming in, they already done the work for you. All you have to watch is for confirmation of that work that they've done. Right? They've done the work, they're getting in because they believe whatever the algorithm was designed, they believe it's going to be a mover. So they already done half of the work for you. You just jump in. Yeah, you're not going to get the same price, but if you're just a second quicker than a lot of other people, not algos, but people, your average is a lot higher on those moves. Look at Ross. When he pops in on that initial move, his average it could be $2 better than like today. What wasn't it? iSig today popped in pre-market. Yeah, it was iSig. Like what? You see that iSig? It popped in pre-market. His average was 1320. I mean 1420. He popped in, and then the rest of us sheep coming in. We're pumping his entry to 17 and he's getting out. Alga's got in around 1260 to 13. He got in at 1420. Yes, he's human. That's why he's late. But why not? I'm okay to take that entry to get out at $3 of gain. Why not? Alga's look for what Ross is taking. Yeah. I mean, I just kind of noticed that trend a lot, and I like it. You trade in pre-market, that initial pop, no stress whatsoever. The only stress is, I know he had was it BBIT or something? Or BFRI? I think it was BFRI or something. He got in, and I think he was heavy. He was like 30,000 shares in. Because he was confident because all the other moves for the past 2 weeks worked out. And that thing flushed. And it flushed, I believe, $2 or something. Yeah. He was up 30 grand and then he was down 30 grand. It's insane. I mean, it's okay. I'm okay with for 2 weeks being up 30,000 every day and then 1 week be down 30,000. It's okay. That's okay. Nielsen, I missed your message. I don't know if you're here. It's think swim, no commission, man. Yeah, with commission, the strategy would not work for sure. So if TOS decides to implement commissions tomorrow, I'm pretty much done. I'll have to transition to what RT or Bunman is doing. Buy off the lows and have maybe 5 trades a day. Because technically, $100, that's a one trade off the lows. Maybe it was averaging down one time. Was a 500,000 shares, a 10-cent move, which is really easy to get a 10-cent move. So the issue with that strategy is the satisfaction factor, okay? And let me tell you what satisfaction factor is with that strategy. Out of 5 days, you might make 1 day that's green, but it's going to be big green, right? Versus 4 days, small reds. And when you have 4 days in a row that are red, your morale is down. And you start looking for moves like ISIG today, the FOMO moves, and that could mess you up. So you got to know yourself if you want to do that, right? If you're okay with understanding that concept, and are you okay being down 10 days in a row, small amount, and then the 11th day you pretty much made all the money back that you lost in 10 days. And then guess what? That the 12 days could be up too. And if you up again that amount, so you just made double what you lost. So that's essentially, if you're okay with that strategy, then yeah. But if you're instant gratification type of guy or gal, then yeah, the morale is important. Because you know what happens when you keep losing? You start signing up for chat rooms, buying books, looking for videos on YouTube, different strategies. That's what happens. Jeff, you say Ross was 50% of that volume. What was the volume in 5 minutes? 222,000? Let's see a 1 minute volume on that. He didn't get in on the first minute. He got in on the second minute at 9:12. Do you think he was 50%? I think he was 100% of that volume. No, you're right. I think he only got filled with like 3,000 shares or something. He got a partial fill. And see, when he gets a partial fill, that's also a sign, a signal that there's too many of them trying to get in at that price. So that's actually a bullish signal too. And sometimes I wish he would put like the order size that he got in live. Because if he punched in 15K and he got in at 2,900 shares, that's a sign of bullish move. I would be a lot more confident getting in. But just because there is I believe a second and a half delay, that's why you lose money. Because in the second and a half, his average is 14.22 and your average would be 15 to 16. So your risk is freaking insane within several seconds. That's why you have to anticipate him getting in, because you should be able to do the same thing. And what the best thing is, and that's gold right here, guys, is you use his chat room to pump your trade. So whatever he is in, you're in too, and you use his pump to capitalize on. Yeah, it did take him years to post P&L, and it's just, and he knows what he's doing. He look at some of the trades he took in 2015-17 when he first started. Was it short trader he's using? Yeah, it's he was having $700 trades. That was okay. He was happy, He started just like any of us. And then the freaking COVID hit and everybody foamed into the stock market, and then AMC and GME happened. And then he started having the $220,000 days. Didn't he have a 400k day at some point? 400k trade on GME. Yeah, and that's. I don't know if you guys know about also Madas. Madas, yeah. He gained a lot during that GME MC, but he's really struggling now. And I noticed that it's really easy to hook a person on the gains, but then if you're struggling to keep that same image of yourself that you're making $500,000 every day, and all of a sudden you start making $12,000 a day, people are like, what's going on there? Don't get me wrong, 12,000 is still a lot, but if you were making a mil and a half a day, 12,000 is nothing. And then if you're red, 5 mil for a month, that's concerning, right, to your subscribers. I guess if you're in the subscriber business. Helpful Nelson. Sorry, man, I'm just zoning in. There's nothing moving, so I guess I should be watching chat. So, and I apologize, guys, that I'm not replying to your messages. I know it's not a good habit to support the community, because I have a trading station here in front of me, which all the browsers are closed. Chrome is closed on it. I don't want the resources to be used for Chrome. And I have on my left here, I have the whole stream, chat, everything kind of machine. It's a laptop too, so it's not that fast. So I kind of have to turn around to look at you guys, and so apologize if I don't reply right away. So Helpful Nelson, I'm scalping momentum. So if that tells you anything. And I'm sure Ski would tell you a little more. Ski, you're scalping momentum too, right? I know Saul also scalping momentum. I don't know if Marcel is scalping too momentum, but we're all kind of in the same boat. There's different ways to scalp momentum. You know, micro move. I like how you named it, micro move. It is a micro move. But 5 cents move? 5 cents move, which a lot of people consider like nothing. Well, I mean, what if you take 10,000 shares with 5 cents? I mean, $500, that's not bad. I think. I mean, depends what your expectations are. And sometimes those micro moves, like you saw, I don't know if you've seen some of those trades I did on BBIO. They were actually kind of on the micro pullback, so my entry was really good. The average was good, and instead of 5 cents, I was probably seeing 7 to 10 cents. So, and once you get more confident in your trading style and get more comfortable with the share size, you can increase. But here's the big caveat was the share size. Thinkorswim, yeah, it's commission free. But once you bump that share size to 1,500, 2,000, even 1,000 at some point, I saw the fills are horrible. Like that BFRI fill yesterday, I don't know if you guys watched that. It shows my PNL $109, and I click sell, and I got break even or even slightly down. So that tells you, right, the fills you get. But I don't mind it because, so I traded on Lightspeed for a year. I traded on Lightspeed for 9 months, maybe a little over 9 months. And I love their platform. It's quick and everything. But see, here's my issue was limit orders and setting up the thresholds, upper and lower thresholds, and on a. To tell you the truth, it was equivalent as a market order to me, at least in my trading style. Because what I noticed Ross is doing, or Bunman is doing, if you notice, I don't think he shows that, but he has an order already placed as soon as he entered. Obviously, you can't set the boxed orders by law, but as soon as you in, he has already a take profit order at certain cents level. Percent, no, I think it's cents. And it's a partial. So it's a FIFO, right? First in, first out. So him having that order right away, he's already ahead of all of us that are setting limit order at that price, because we're right behind him. And people like him, they're going to take the liquidity out of that level. So you're never going to get filled at that level for the limit order, because what you're telling the broker to do is sell you at that price, or you don't want it to even execute. So if the liquidity out of at that level, then you're not going to get filled. And guess what? Your limit order is sitting there, and then you see that micro flush down 20 cents. And instead of hitting the market order and hit it and getting filled right at the same level he did, or maybe a cent or two lower, you're now down 20 cents. So unless you improve your system that you're able to execute the similar trades, you're always going to be behind. So that's why you either have to trade something else that he doesn't trade because the liquidity is going to be there, or you have to be, you have to set your buffers lower than his, because that's going to give you an upper hand. But then once you start setting those buffers, too wide of a buffer, you might as well use market orders. All right, BBIO is moving a little bit. I like that flat top breakout. I see a lot of people are looking at it too, because the level 2 just kind of became alive. Look at 1320 on BBIO. 1320 on BBIO, but the volume's still low, 25,000. I've traded for a while. But I'm a very conservative trader. That's not my primary income for sure. And I'm missing BBIO. See, I told you a lot of people were looking at it because the level 2 became alive. And you can see, like, for example, I have level 2 open on several stocks, and you can see when the stock becomes alive, all of a sudden there's a jitter going on, movement going on in that area. And that's when you can tell there's people are coming in, and that's good. That's the volume we're looking for. That's the momentum we're looking for. So yeah, I'd say more than 2 years. More than 2 years. But it's interesting because, like everybody, I went through the stages of euphoria, stages of sadness, regrets, happiness, all of that. You know, I started in Forex because it was easy to get in. And I don't know if you know about Oanda broker. Yeah, that's the broker I started with. And I was trading news. And it was very profitable. I was still actually I just finished up high school here in States. And that money actually helped me get in college, helped me move out of town. So that's how I kind of fell in love with trading. My buddies were working at Chick-fil-A. Nothing wrong with working at Chick-fil-A, but I never did. Yeah, when you start seeing upside, and so I don't know about you, but tell me, do you feel like if you go back to when you first started, you really try to you understand that trading is not what you thought initially? Because that's what happened to me. To me, I was like, damn, I can make 30 grand in a day. And then all of a sudden, maybe one day you do make that, well, not 30 grand, but somewhere close, like really high amount for you. And then you start losing and you lost what you made and some of your money. And then you kind of get disappointed and start looking for another system trades. And then you keep losing more because you're obviously not familiar with that system. You're trying to just learn in it. And then you get into this phase, well, it's not so easy. You get upset. You stop trading. You go and just do other things. You're like, trading is not for me. And then you come back and then you're like, okay, I'm going to start slow, got to start small. And then you kind of like, now if I look back 3 years ago, now I'd say my approach to trading was completely wrong when I first started. For sure. And listen, I'm not saying that I have approached down path. Look at that PBIO 35. I saw some alive movement. 1 minute to 5 minute. Look at that high. Maybe let's. I would have taken profit at the high. So watch that 40. So if we break into the 40, I'll take profit. Watch that pullback. Okay, I see volume. Keep seeing volume. I'm in. I'm seeing that volume. There you go. Come on, man. Where's the 40? There goes the 40. You saw that? And I took an exit at the break. But I know it people actually traded 40 break. And when they got in, they actually filled my order. And that's what happens. And to understand that took me 2 years. I know you guys are going to laugh how long it took me to understand that. Yeah, I agree with you. All games are kind of luck initially. And see, it's moving higher. It happens, right? But I'm not. I'm a scalper. I just scalped my way. What's the next level, right? Next level is 50. And watch 50 break. Pullback, micro pullback on 50. Watch. I'm not trading. Watch. Still pull back, pull back. I would be probably looking to get in right now at around 45, like right here. I see volume coming in. Watch for that 45 hold, 44. There it goes. 14,000 seller. You got to break that. There it goes. Nope. Sold it. Would have been a 2-cent loss. That's okay. It's a good try, right? I call it fishing. Fish for that next push up. Yeah, I did, Jeff. To your, yeah, of course. Of course. You know, one day, I don't know if I have. I'd show you my P&L of my account. I think it's about a year and a half worth of P&L chart. It doesn't. It tells my story. Definitely tells my story. But yeah. So I'm still. So the next thing I want pre-market. I want that 4 a.m. news moves. I want that. I want that really bad, and I'm trying to figure out how to get there. And I know it's not going to be with the current tools I have at my disposal. I know I have to change a lot of things and potentially implement different tools into my arsenal. And if those tools are not satisfactory, make my own tools. So like you saw, right, Bondman has his own momentum scanner. He graduated from trade ideas into his own, but it's the same thing. A bad trade idea just called him up and it's like, dude, if you don't stop sharing it, we're gonna sue you. He's like, okay, the lawsuit's probably too much versus hiring a developer for 100K to get him the same thing. So anyway, and it's I kind of like what he's doing there with his scanner. His scanner works at 4 a.m. So that's a big plus. I don't know if you guys know that or not. And I don't know, I'm probably selling his stuff right now. You guys gonna go subscribe. But I believe I still have his sub. I have it up. It's a tab on my social workstation. Watch that 50. It's trying to break that 50. So let's set that level at 50. Again, I'm gonna take profit at the break of 50. I'm not gonna trade 50 break. See, this is where the 45, 47, 47 you're late, 45 you're okay, but on volume. Still, there you go, sell off at 38. Spreads increased. Not a lot of buyers. You see that volume was going up? That was a good sign. I was actually wanted to be up over that red volume. But it's still watching. 45. Watch that 45. 250 shares. It's too extended. So if I don't lose, if I lose, it's not going to be as much as I gained last time. So watch 45. 5 seconds. Watching volume. Indecision, red, flat, indecision. Okay, let's see that fake push up. Is it coming? Still indecision, flat, little red going through. There you go. There's a little bit of I'm alive type of moves. So now it's a decision. Are we going to break down? We are breaking down. Okay. So we watched it, right? We're watching for that setup. In 2 years you're down almost 12K. That's not bad, dude. It's not bad at all. I thought of it as how much money I pay for college for my degree. Ugh. My books were like $1,000 each semester. That I threw out. I didn't even keep them. Watch this. Watch 45. 30. Is that 5-minute setup? It's not a 5 minutes. I don't know why it's doing this, but watch. I'm not. Watch this 45 again. Watch for that 45, 47, 50 push. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. 45 seller. There's a seller. I'm getting out. There's a hidden seller. Watch that hidden seller break. In. I'm trying to see if it's gonna break. Is it gonna break? Man, there he goes. The ask is getting lower. Holy crap, that seller is still there. That seller is still there. Hidden seller, guys. At 45. Watch. The reward here is 47.50 and the risk here is 43. Seven seconds. I'm in. Come on. Come on. Wow. Wow. I see so much green and it's not moving. Out. Wow. I haven't seen this in a while. That seller is so stubborn. I'm actually want to see what happens when it breaks. How far? Is it going to be 47.50 and then flush to 30? Will I be quick enough? Will I be quick enough? Ah, selling off. Ski, did you see that hidden seller at 45? Got a mask notification. Mask requirements notification in my county. Ugh. Couldn't actually see me, it was hidden. Are we gonna test again? iSig is flat top. Gotta go on mute for a second. Ski, what are you? Are you just watching, right? You're not trading. Why wouldn't you buy a breakout in the hidden seller? Like it, to me. So, I see what you're saying, right? And I agree with you that, and it usually is the case. You're right. I've actually got burned a lot of times for the break of flat flat number, like a $5 break, a $3 break. You see this $4.99, and it's just like bumping at that $4.99.5, and you're like, okay, it's coming, and you're in, and you're fishing for that break. And then all this fishing, 7-10 trades, you pay the spread of 3 cents, so you're down 20-30 cents, whatever, already just by fishing. And then the break happens and it's only like 7 cents, and after the spread you only gained 5 cents, so like it wasn't worth it. Yeah, I see what you're saying, but my thing is with BBIO, I lowered my share size, right? And I'm confident that I'm gonna get out. It was a 2 cent loss if it doesn't happen, and that's the only reason I would take that break, because I know if break happens, I'm not the only one who's getting in on that break, and I want to see how much that hidden seller accumulated in terms of buyers below him. And what I mean by that is if that seller got broken, that means there was enough of buyers to break him. But see, those buyers, they don't know how much he's selling. So guess what? That seller could have just lift his shares out, but the buyers are still there for that instance, and they would be grabbing everybody on top who are selling. And guess what? Just because they were like, it's think of it as a inertia movement, right? Let's say you see a wall made out of plaster, right? You want to punch through it. You can be punching small little punches many times, and eventually you'll break. But then, like, you see it's not happening, you're going to increase your punching power, right? To make that hole into the wall. Well, the same thing with the seller, hidden seller. If you can see they're punching, they'd be like, dang, I want to punch more, and people like me coming in, and that's what increases the punch power. And then all of a sudden, imagine if I remove that plaster really fast as soon as you're trying to release, that hand, and there's no plaster whatsoever. You're gonna go through the second plaster, bypassing that first one. And if that second wall is thinner, you're just gonna go right through it really fast. And guess what? What's gonna happen? You're mentally gonna think, I went through the second wall so fast, I gotta be careful not to like hit electric wire or whatnot. And then you're gonna pull your hand out really fast. And that's why you see this spike up and then all of a sudden spike down, because you kind of go like, oh crap. So that's kind of my mentality on that. I don't know if that makes sense. Probably silly, but that's why. And I was watching. I wasn't like, I didn't know there was going to be a hidden seller, right? I didn't know he was going to be there. I was trading the break of 45 as I would any other day, and that break of 45 into the 47, right? And take profit at 50 potentially, and watch how 47 plays out. But then all of a sudden I noticed there's a hidden seller, and hidden seller is not all that bad, because it actually tells you the demand of that stock. Because if you see hidden sellers too often at certain levels, that tells you that the demand of buyers, it's a tough one, because it could go both ways. There's not enough buyers to break through that seller really fast. That's a bearish sign, right? Because you saw how many times it tried to break through that seller and it didn't. So it's a bearish sign. But then if it would have broke it, right, and then it didn't move too far out, that's also a bearish sign. But our idea as a scalpers is to take that break as profit and get out and see what happens next, and let them decide. You saw that flash down to 13.50, and that's exactly where I wouldn't want to be. right? That's what I'd be like, sitting on the sidelines and watching happening after that break. That's all. I know. I probably ramble a lot. They don't have to show 10% of their shares. You can obfuscate your order. The consequences of doing that is your fill priority decreases versus someone who is not obfuscating the order share size. And plus, you don't have to set all your shares at one level. You can set it at micro levels, meaning if that break of 45 wasn't happening, I don't remember the time of sales. I should just go back. I'm not recording, but I don't know if you guys, I don't know, Jeff, if you look, were there like 45 cents and like 25, like a quarter of a cent, like a fraction of a cent going in, right? That could also be the levels where he was setting the cells and obfuscating them in the different amounts. So he doesn't have to show 10%. He can say whatever. He can put a 10,000 share order as 100 shares, right? That's at least on the level 2. But keep in mind, time and sales was actually going to show all the shares he's selling, but they're not going to be all at once. If he doesn't want them to be all at once, that's another key. Keep in mind, like, these people, they have different systems. The applications that the stations that they trade. Like, for example, I don't know if you played around with Easy Tick. I believe that's the software. Lightspeed has it. Download, get a demo, download, play around. You'll see there's so many more features there, and they're getting so complex that, yeah. So I don't know if you guys know this guy. I'm following this guy on YouTube. His channel name is Part Time Larry, and he's a coder. And he used to post a lot of videos about coding the different algorithms with examples through API of a broker. So, like, for example, thinkorswim has an API, application access point. What I forgot what it is. So you can code your system the way you want it to. And I know all these brokers, they have APIs, and when I'm talking about APIs, they could be selling their API access points to corporations, and those access points, they have a different feeds. Those feeds are maybe millions of a second faster or thousands of a second faster than what we see. And this internet that I have, AT&T, whatever, Century One, Comcast, Xfinity, T-Mobile, it's a crap. It's a crap internet. You look at do a trace route on a domain through that internet, and you see how many hops it takes for it to go to that domain. And guess what? Every hop is a delay. It's not noticeable to you as a humankind. And human reflexes, wasn't it 20 milliseconds, or is it 100? Somewhere around, like, go test your reflexes, how quick you are. And by the way, Bondman's reflexes are amazing. I've been watching them for a while, and it's crazy. That guy is a machine. And that's actually about 50% of his success. His reflexes and his mechanics, the hand mechanics that he was able to develop for his trading style. That's about 50% of his success. Ski, how did RT do today? Do you know? I'll look at BBIO. Watch that hidden seller at 45. It's not going to be there anymore. It's still there. I'm waiting. I'm in. I'm waiting. Still waiting. I'm in. I'm in. This guy, man. This guy. I'm in. This guy. Holy guacamole, man. I'm stubborn now. I want to see that guy break. My exit was 42, which is kind of bad. I'm in. Probably better entry would have been 43. Ah, there he goes. That was a break. But did you see only 1 cent? So that's gonna actually, let's see if there's another hidden seller there. That tells me they're a buyer. See how it kind of popped from the lows there out of nowhere? That's okay. 57. I'm in. Nope. Yeah, I agree with you. That's very plausible. Yep, like right now. You saw that 46? Yeah, that was like 46. So how much did I lose on it? 20 bucks? Yeah. So you were right. I shouldn't have touched that 45. That was just a stubbornness on my part. That's another trader killers to being stubborn. I like that volume. Did you see that 1 minute volume? 220,000 shares in 1 minute. That's a half of what that 5 minute candle was. I like that. I thought surely we're gonna go through that 45. Why is 45 is so big? Is it? There's no. Oh my God! Look at this. It's BBIO. It's such a crap stock. I don't even know why I'm trading it. Because I'm scalping. I don't care about overall picture. Yeah, Nelson, it's level 2. It also tells me not only to get in, it also tells me to get out, which is very important. knowing when to get out is probably has more weight than knowing when to get in. Look at iSig. iSig is doing its thing again. 75 shares, iSig. Where are we at? 30, 33. There's a resistance there, 33. But if we're strong, we'll just go through that resistance like nothing. Watch that volume. 20 seconds. BBIO. Okay, watch that volume at 33, 30s. It might go without us. iSig likes to just go without waiting for that candle. Look at BBIO. I want to scream, guys. It's exactly what I was waiting for. And I got distracted with iSig. Tana said it's gonna go. Yeah, if Tana said it, it's gonna go. Watch. I'm in at 22. I'm in at 22. And I'm out at 22. It didn't go. Tell Thanos he's wrong. Now I'm watching for 40. Okay, you saw that BBIO break? That's good. That's exactly what I was waiting for. And I got distracted with iSig. Let's watch 60. Let's watch 60 on BBIO in 25 seconds. He said entry is 21.30. Yeah, I got in the 22. I got in better exit, a better entry than he did. And it hit 30, didn't it? It hit 37. 58. Okay, watch 58, 60 on BBIO. I want to see it push up a little. Watching. Nope. Red. Okay, more red. I'm in at 52.8. Getting out in the first sign of red. Okay, good. Watching the bid. Watching the bid. Out. 57 out. BBIO. I could have held. It would have been nice. So see, now we broke that seller at 45. We can scalp again because all these buyers that were there, they're still here. Hey Sambai, what's up, man? You still on vacation? Lucky you. Did you go to Paris? Watch the New Year's party? Door is open at 21.50. Yeah, it could be. It is. I'm watching the 40. I'm watching the 40 and a break of into the 50. Why not? Watch this 20 right now. Watch 20. 10 seconds. Is it gonna go before that? Watch 20. Nope. You see how much how heavy it is? I still like BBIO at 65. But iSig at 20 is not bad, but it's getting up there. It's gonna be choppy. Chop fest. But break of 20 into the 40, sell into the 40, wait for it bounce because of this resistance at 50. And then if we have volume and momentum, keep scalping it. That's the idea. 65, 61 on BBIO. Volume is dying down. Watch that curl back up over 21 on iSig. I want to break 21 again and hold it. So go to like 21, 15, 10. pull back on the micro pullback and then get in. Okay, I see volume. Watch that 21. There he goes. Stuck at 21. There's a seller at 21. It's got to break that. 1 minute candle. Sitting at 21. That's good. It's not going lower. There it goes. There it goes. There's volume. Not enough volume. Okay, there's a 10. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Watch it. Nope, too much pullback. Still watching. $40 in. I see volume. I see volume. Getting out on slide of red. Entries 9. Bad fill. There it goes. There it goes. I want to see volume. Nope. Yeah. Still watching. Still watching 09, 10. Still watching 09 and 10. There it goes. Watch. Watch for that volume to come in. It's too late. I shouldn't be doing this right now. It's like everybody's done. It's really like a waste of time gaining $7. Not attractive for any viewers at all. Where's the $30,000 gains? I'm watching BBIO too. But I like ISIG because I know ISIG could move. 10 seconds. I don't know. Not seeing that confirmation on volume. It's just that 20 area is stubborn too. Yeah, totally. Still watching. Nope, not watching anymore. Back to BBIO. Guess what? A lot of people are going to do the same thing and BBIO will move. Get ready. What was the high on that? 60? That's a good attitude, Ski. It's difficult to understand for first newcomers for sure. After that concept, also working with the share size and scale, it's also important. And then you're hitting that point where you're limited not only by you but the technology you're using. And I feel like I made a mistake jumping into the light speed right away, or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Let me think about that. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it was a good. It was a good, not slap in the face, but it was a good experience of what. Because if you never did light speed, you always think that it's so much better than what you're doing now. See, so maybe it's a good thing I did light speed, because now I don't really think that it's so much better than what I'm doing now. How is it better though? Tell me. Like, I want to get your perspective first before I tell you mine. BBIO is selling off. Probably done. Setting the share size to 25, so I'm not fat fingering. So it's $100 day, guys, today. Nothing crazy. Not if you're starting out, Ski. Not if you're starting out. But I think to try out, you should. You should try out Lightspeed. Get that 30K, deposit it, and play around with it. It's going to take you about a month to get used to it first. So, however much you're going to lose on that first month, plus the commission, plus the platform fee, consider that to be an educational investment. Just don't go crazy and don't trade 1,000, 5,000 shares. I would get probably not a trade per trade commission, but per share commission. I got into the per trade commission. I was paying $250 each way. That's okay. Yeah, man. I agree what you're saying. Yeah, I know it has all these customization features. And I don't know what's your trading style. Maybe it does work for you. I certainly did not see it work for me. The customization on it, it's amazing. And it's quick too. I like the simplicity of that platform and development. Because I believe TOS is in Kubernetes. It's a Dockerized application. That's why it's slow. And I don't know why TOS. Well, I know why TOS chose that route for scalability, for simplicity, and for cost perspective. But not only that, they have control over application. And when you want to have a control of a flow, you want to have a Dockerized application. Lightspeed, it's a straight up application installed on your machine. Right, and it's a direct access, so they don't do anything with it. They see on their, I believe they do see on their end all the orders coming in. They still have to route through their brokerage firm, but the key here is you're basically directly connected to an exchange. With my experience in Lightspeed, like for example, I took 171 trade today. 250 a trade. That's what, $500? $500 right now in commission just from trading. And how many shares did I trade? If I traded 30,000 shares today, probably more. And that's a third of a cent per share. That's another what, $40, $50. I mean, I'll be red right now. So obviously for my trading style, it's not working out. But look at some of the videos from RT's past, and he used to have 100 trades a day, and that's when I used to have a lot more than 100 trades a day. Look at iSig. You want to trade iSig? iSig 30. Watch. I'm in. Wait. 45. I'm out. Did I make money on that? Oh yeah, I did. Look at this. You see that, guys? Can you do the same thing that I just did? Talk about something else and then noticing that trade setup and getting it done. I started in light speed. I wasn't trading the same style. I was trading. Okay, when I started in light speed, that's when the whole hype happened. Was trading. When all the people started trading and trading became crazy, and it was easy to make money then. And I'm actually green in my Lightspeed account. After all the commissions, after I paid a year worth of fees on the platform. Well, so Lightspeed, you don't pay platform fees if you trade that commission. So that's okay. I didn't pay a lot of commissions for the platform, but I did pay commission for trading. So after everything said and done, I was up. Not a significant amount overall on Lightspeed account. I still have that account up, but nonetheless, I'm up on it. And all it takes me is literally one phone call, and they will enable my Lightspeed platform. I still have the Lightspeed. I believe some free version they have, but I don't want to go back to it until I hone in my execution. And so here's gold. What I'm gonna say next is gold, and I know my word doesn't count as much as, for example, Bunman's, but go to the small account challenge on Bunman's channel where he uses TOS. I believe it was not even a small account challenge. It was, so it's not the last one. It's like it's the previous. It's one before the last one, and he actually started piddling with options too there. And just watch some of those videos, and then you will see exactly. If you don't value my opinion as much because I don't have as much of authority in this industry as he does, but go watch some of his videos where he uses Thinkorswim to execute some of his trade, same style that he uses on Lightspeed. You remember when I told you the mechanics, when he mastered the mechanics of his hand when he's pushing the combination buttons, hotkeys. Well, he did that for he's comfortable trading 3 platforms at the same time. I noticed that. So watch some of those videos, and I'm getting to a point. I know it's slow. I'm getting to it. And once you watch that, you will see that the fills on TOS were actually better than on Lightspeed. Better. Bunman, it's Bunman. Ask Ski who is Bunman. He'll tell you. Or ask Stock2Go who's Bunman. He'll tell you. Or ask Marcella who's Bunman. And I'm using that Bunman word because I don't want to use his real name. I'm gonna try to stay away using other people's real names, but if you're in this industry, you should understand all these terminologies and jargon we're using. Jeff, do you know who I'm talking about? It sounds like you're using Lightspeed, so you probably coming from that side of things. I am. Yeah, I did. I mean, I just sit tight. Like I said, trading is boring as hell, and to have to have a to have a group or chat for people, like-minded people to chat is very important. And I feel like RT is on the same page. I I respect his dedication. He started it at a young age, and I believe he'll go far. He has a dedication. You know, he's not somewhere flipping burgers. He's actually teaching himself, and he's actually really successful at doing this. And I know his brother is getting into this, but I feel like he'll go far. He has this entrepreneur mindset. Yeah, I see that. It's still I want to see the 1360 area. It might be ripping into that, just a lower high type of move. I saw that. Um, it could be potentially in a minute 20 seconds, the 5 minute setup. Break of that 52 into the 60 area for a quick scalp. But it could be also a lower low, so you have to watch out. And let's trend this. Yeah, something like this, maybe on 5 minute. So let's see how far that bounce will go. Look at the volume. You see the volume? It's just low. It's okay. It could come from nowhere. And for 35 cents. Yeah, Jeff, that's good. I feel like I was able to get a decent promo deal on his back in October of 2019, before he became so popular and cocky and started charging through a donkey. But nothing wrong with that. I would have done the same thing. It's kind of like inviting 50 Cent on your birthday party. Obviously, he's not going to be doing it for free. Okay, let's watch that 52 again. Let's watch that 52.50 area. BBIO. 250 shares, not a lot. uh, the funny fact, on his channel, either in the chat, when he streams on YouTube, type a word pumper and see what you're gonna get. It's 1 o'clock and I'm still talking to you guys. What have you guys done to me? There's no volume whatsoever. I'm just taking trades for the sake of trading. But I made $10 over the last 2 hours. So $5 an hour. I better be working for Amazon if that continues. Anyway, guys, not sure about tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow. So maybe next year. Hopefully everybody's green today. Please hit a like. Just doesn't cost you anything before you leave. It helps me tremendously. Gonna record a recap, and I think I'm done for the day. It was nice talking to you guys. Pleasure to keep a conversation so it's not as boring as it always seemed to be. And have the rest of your day go well. Talk to you guys later.